Okay, that was a little bit creepy. I didn't have my camera set up yet, but it literally just sounded like someone ran across the street, like from this side to that side. But clearly there's no one here. Okay, so yeah, we're at a cemetery. Reason why we're at a cemetery is because we are doing Randonautica, and funny enough, I decided to go with a intent known as What Lies Beneath, and it literally brings me to a cemetery. That is creepy. I'm in an area called Palgrave, or Palgrave, I don't know exactly how people pronounce it over here. It's telling me the point is all the way at the back. For those of you that don't know what Randonautica is, some of you guys are new to this channel, and I also do longer versions of this on the main channel. I just kind of wanted to create some content for the vlog channel, which this is the second channel. And just said channel like 50 billion times, but yeah, so basically if you don't know what Randonautica is, it is this really weird app. It uses sort of a quantum physics science sort of thing, and basically uses an intent, brings you to a location, and there's supposed to be something related to your intent. This one worked, clearly. It is telling me what lies beneath. I don't know if there's anything else to point out here, but I'm gonna go in and explore it, because you guys know me, I like creepy cemeteries, especially at night. It's just, I don't know why, it's just my thing. Especially when I just witnessed that. I wish I had managed to capture it on camera, but I was literally just in the middle of setting up. But okay, so yeah, fortunately I can't drive all the way in, but basically we got Morningside Cemetery, established 1925. Ooh, look at that creepy looking bug right there. Established 1925 by Dr. A.F. Rayner, George Wilson, and R.J. Lavery. Okay, so I don't know if anybody would, like, you know, mind if I go in. Hopefully this is not actually locked. Oh, look at that. Okay. Well, I guess I can go in. I don't see why not. Not exactly, you know, the type that's a grave robber, but ooh, this is spooky. Let me turn up my lights here. So whatever it is I'm looking for apparently is at that thing, which just looks like a random garage. I don't think that's a house, right? No, that's definitely not a house, but whatever I'm looking for is there. Okay. So this looks like a bit of a newer cemetery. I assume there's probably some older ones. It says St. John's here, and St. James over here. Not sure what that's supposed to mean, but clearly the place is not exactly abandoned, because everything's pretty well manicured, it looks like. Okay, so yeah, it's apparently just bringing me to a oh, what is that? I don't know what I'm looking at over there, but okay. Huh. I don't know if that's not a cemetery plot. That's literally just a whatever random car going by. Yeah, it looks like just a pile of dirt. Damn, it's buggy out here. Holy moly. Is this where they store the extra dirt? Is that what's going on here? Okay. So where is the older section? There has to be like an older section, obviously, for 1925. I'm gonna explore a little bit. Kind of creeped out. Funny enough, in the video the other day, it brought me to an old cemetery known as Boston Mills Cemetery. It's like a random tree stump there. This section is St. Mark's. Let's see how old these graves are. 1941 to 1950. Well, is that not the date of birth? Ross Alexander. Okay. So what's down there then? Those all kind of look like newer gravestones. I don't know. It's pretty quiet out here apart from like some road noise coming from all the way down there. Yeah, there's nothing really to point out as far as I can tell. I mean, it literally just says to go to that building. I don't know why, but that just looks like a storage type of building. Well, there's like some old ones down there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Kind of glad I have this light now, because back in the day when I used to do a lot of cemetery videos, like haunted cemetery videos, which I was actually just thinking about that as I pulled up. I remembered one that is very interesting, and I actually caught quite a bit of stuff at. I think I even did a live. It's not the one that I was at yesterday, but definitely a different one. Oh, this is cool. The little heart-shaped thing with the butterflies. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. Well, see, like, it looks like it's kind of mixed up. Like, let's take a look at this. I'm trying to not walk on anybody's graves, but this one is clearly pretty old. Actually, it's not. It says 1902 to 1991. Oh, wow. Okay. So that's not even that old. Scott, Forever Together, Keith Albert. And you have this one surrounded by plants. 96. There's that one over there. Let's go take a look at that. I wonder if this place is haunted. I might actually, once I... What the heck was that? It sounded like somebody just spoke. Okay, now I'm hearing some pinging things. Unfortunately, there's a loud-ass truck coming through. Thomas Guest. Died 1915. Oh, wow. So this one was actually before this was even an official cemetery? Am I reading that correctly? Yeah. Well, the wife died 1915. Thomas Guest died May 3rd, 1910. Oh, wow. There's a whole bunch of people here. James Guest. Sadie Powers. Pretty sure there's a real estate agent in my town, or city, whatever you want to call it, with the last name Powers. I don't know if there's any sort of relation. Where was that, like, kind of tall and pointy one? Let's see if we can find it. So, clearly this section is mixed with some old ones and some newer ones. This one's from 2011, and it's already got, like, all that orange moss. Wow. Oh, that's a pretty cool find, I'd say. I think I'll head back to the car, since clearly I didn't find anything. So unfortunately this is kind of a dud, not really a dud. I mean, there's nothing like, you know, a lot of times we find like weird, creepy ass stuff, but here it's literally just a cemetery. And I don't know, to me there's kind of like, there is some energy here. It's not really terrible or bad in any way. Feels pretty okay. But the fact that, like, I heard someone run across the street, maybe there was somebody, I don't know. But upon looking, I clearly did not see anybody. So... Okay. This one looks like it has the potential to be old. Oh, 1927, wow. 1890. David Mason, his wife. Okay, so then some of the spots here, sorry, I didn't mean to step on you like that, but some of the spots here are clearly older than the actual founding of the cemetery, which I guess kind of makes sense. I mean, the original maybe settlers that were here. See, like 1906, 1929. Wow. Pretty cool. Okay, yeah, I guess we might as well just do a little bit of a spirit talker session. I don't see why not. For me, I think the craziest find in a cemetery, there was 2 incidences so far. So there is one that Mo actually brought me to, and basically it was this abandoned mausoleum, and the place was totally decrepit. I don't know if you guys have seen that. That video was from like 2 years ago. And there was it's like a 2-level mausoleum. Unfortunately, the top level is completely closed off. Like, you cannot get in there. But the lower level, there was access to it. I don't know if it's still open. I don't even want to say where it is. What the heck was that? Car making funky noises. But yeah, it was crazy because there were literally all of the burial spots. The markers have all been pulled off of the walls, which is just despicable. People had pulled out caskets. I'll leave the link to that one if I can find the video when I went there. There was literally some that were wide open that I'm guessing probably had wooden caskets that had rotted over time, and you could see the bones. Like, it was crazy. That was one of the craziest abandoned locations that I've ever personally done. But yeah, and then recently, if you guys remember Frank and I, unfortunately Frank, who's no longer with us, I mean, he's alive, he's just no longer working for me, but basically, we were in, I think it was Galveston, and we ended up at a cemetery. I believe we were doing Randonautica, and that's how we ended up there, and there was like, I don't know how it happened, but part of the grave was open, and if you look inside, you can clearly see the skeletal remains, which is just crazy. Really, really spooky stuff. So, alright, let's head back over here, and we'll do some Spirit Talker. Okay, I'm gonna get the Spirit Talker app, aka the Skinwalker Talker, and see if we can make contact with anybody who might be here. We got the thing loading now. Let's go. Alright, we are scanning. Okay, spirits, is there anybody here that maybe wants to communicate with me? If you wouldn't mind, that'd be pretty awesome. Let's listen to and see if we can hear anything. Maybe we'll catch something cool on camera. Is there anybody out there that wants to talk to us? Why is my camera going all fuzzy for some reason? Yeah, why is it doing that? It's having like a really hard time focusing. Let me just put that down here. Ooh, don't slide off. The car's a little waxy because I literally just went for a car wash because it was disgusting, and it has finally stopped raining, so I figured why not. Is there anybody out here that wants to make contact with me? Anybody at all? Is there anybody alive out there? That's, you know, a Titanic joke, obviously. I have this cool thing right here. It is called a cell phone. Some of you guys were around still when they became popularized. Cannot speak tonight. But you can manipulate this device. You can choose words. Oh, I just got joy. Joy. How come every time I come to a cemetery I have joy? That's funny. Okay, so you're happy? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Is there anything else that you want to say? Did I actually see somebody run across the road? Is that what I saw? I feel like I'm just moving in circles now. I saw somebody go across the street. Was that somebody from the living, or have you passed on? Let's see. Let's give it a couple minutes and see if we manage to capture anything. It's a little bit cool tonight. Not too bad. My hands are a little cold, but you know, this is summer in Canada. We are almost at the end of June, but I do know that there's some historical, like, low temperatures here and in the United States. So it is what it is. Quite a busy road. Like I said, you could use this to talk to me. These people probably think I'm nuts, but I don't care. They're all just driving by like, what is going on here? There's this guy. Ooh, that's an interesting. We just got a name, Genevieve. I used to know a Genevieve. She was kind of mean to me. Not gonna lie.
Help.
Help. What do you need help with? How can I help you? Is your spirit trapped here in the cemetery? Have you had a difficult time moving on? Is it Genevieve who needs help? It's kind of interesting that I got Genevieve. Joy, which could mean multiple things. It could mean, you know, maybe how they feel. Maybe they're happy. Could be a name. Well, I am here to help if I can. If I can help you move on. Maybe you don't know that you've passed on. You're now in the afterlife. Maybe you're just stuck here at Morningside Cemetery. I can try my best to help you. What the hell? That was weird.
Auntie.
Oh. Auntie. Okay, so that was very strange. Did that just say watch out? What am I watching out for? Okay, so there is a light, as you can see, right there at that grave. If I turn this off, you can clearly see it. I don't know if the light just flickered on and off, but it kind of looked from the corner of my eye as if something walked past it, which was kind of creepy. And there's clearly no one here. Can you tell me what I need to watch out for? Is there something dangerous here? Let's see maybe if it flickers, if it happens again. Did somebody just move past that light over there? I swear for like a second it looked like the one at the back there is kind of... I don't know if it's just the light bouncing off of something, which might be the case. Is there an evil presence here? Is that what we're dealing with? What the hell was that? Okay, something just moved across the street, like in the bush. Did you just make a sound in the bush?
Yes, over here.
Whoa. Oh my god. Okay. Do you want me to come over there? Is that what you want me to do? Dude, that was like so dead on as soon as I asked that. I swear, sometimes I need to seriously bring more of my paranormal equipment with me on some of these Randonautica trips, because sometimes you never know where you're going to end up. Okay, well, I'm on this side of the road now. Can you, was it you that needs help? Is that why you're calling me over? I mean, you're more than welcome to come with me, but you gotta tell me where I need to drop you off if that's the case. I mean, realistically, if you want to go to heaven, hopefully just follow the light, go with God, and go up to heaven. Maybe some of your relatives are there. Is there anything else you want to tell me? Also, guys, don't forget, please close the gate. Thank you. I wonder if they just always leave the gate closed and just periodically open it? Or, like, I guess as people kind of come in and out, they just open it themselves and...
Keep going.
Keep going? Where am I supposed to keep going? You want me to come back into the cemetery? What if I come back? If I bring more of my stuff with me and maybe you'll interact with me, would that be okay? I can come back in like a couple of days. So it constantly sounds like there's something moving behind me, but there's nothing there. Can you tell me where to keep going? Like, where should I, like, look left? Should I look right? Okay, well, I don't got too much time tonight, because, that might have just been from that person's music, but I swear I just heard, like, a person go say something really loudly. Okay, I guess I'll probably come back in a couple of days, and, we'll talk some more, because I kinda gotta get going. Huh, well, that was, pretty interesting. Who knew I would end up doing a little bit of a haunted investigation tonight? I mean, just a small one. But yeah, I'm like itching to do a creepy ass camping video in a cemetery, and I'm not quite sure which one I'm gonna do it at yet, but I'm gonna try my best and hopefully get permission to do it at one of them. Just so that way we don't run into issues, because I don't want them to be like, hey, you can't camp out in our cemetery, and I totally get it. So but yeah, I guess that's pretty much it for this little video. Hope you guys enjoyed. We're actually going to be doing a live podcast episode this week. It's probably just going to be me and Moshi. If we end up having a guest, we end up having a guest, but it'll most likely just end up us two. We'll go over tons of like different topics and whatnot, but yeah, if you're not subscribed to the podcast, go and do that now. I'll leave the link down in the description and in a pinned comment. Go and follow me on my social medias, and somebody's doggo, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys next time. Love ya. Bye bye.